Hey everyone, I am Shravan Makke and today I am very excited to share something fascinating. Semantic web in smart cities. How data, when given meaning, can actually make a city smarter, more sustainable, and more human friendly. So we are going to talk about how linking the data and AI can turn cities from being just connected be to being intelligent. So let's get started. What exactly is a smart city? Think of a city that can sense what's happening around it, a city that can listen, learn, and respond. Smart cities do this by using digital technologies such as IoT sensors and AI-driven analytics to make life smoother and more efficient. For example, sensors traffic, traffic flow, monitor air quality, check how full garbage bins are, or even watch energy usage. That data is then analyzed by AI, which helps city officials to make quick data-driven decisions. In a way, a smart city functions like a living organism, sensing, processing, and reacting to everything happening around it. So there are some tech behind a smart city. So how does it all come together? Let's break it down. We have got IoT sensors. They are like CEOs, eyes and of the city, constantly capturing the data. AI and data analytics work like the brain, analyzing everything and figuring out what action to take. 5G and fiber network make sure all this information makes super fast and without interruption. And then there is smart infrastructure. Things like adaptive fixed drive, digital weight system, and connected transport network. All of these pieces talk to each other, creating a continuous cycle of data collection, a- analysis, and action. That's what keeps us smart city intelligent and responsive. So let's enter into this semantic web. But here's the real problem. Even though smart cities collect a ton of data, col- most of it is disconnected. Traffic data lives in one place, energy data in another, healthcare data somewhere else, and none of it really communicates. This is why semantic web changes everything. The semantic web gives meaning to data. It helps computers not to just read information, but actually understand it. It collects all those isolated data into one big web of knowledge. So instead of thousands of scattered databases, you have one intelligent system where information can be shared, understood, and reused. It's like teaching the city how to speak one common language. So, why the cities need semantic intelligence? Let's imagine this for a second. You have got data coming from traffic lights, weather stations, and public transport, but none of them understand each other. That's called data fragmentation. A system is doing its own thing, creating blind spots that make city management harder. Semantic technologies fixes this by creating a shared dictionary that defines everything means. It brings all these systems together so that the city can be seen into the bigger picture. For example, it can understand the temperature data from the weather sensors. It's related to energy usage in buildings. When systems can understand context like that, they can make smarter, faster decisions. How the semantic web actually works. Here is a simple way to think about it. Firstly, it makes machine readable to computers know what it means, not just what it says. Then it uses something like link data, basically connecting related pieces of information using unique identifiers. kind of like a digital name type. Next, we define ontologies, where where the things are mapped or related, which are related to each other. For example, bus and cars are both types of vehicles. Finally, semantic reasoning allows system to make new connections, like realizing that high CO2 level plus heavy traffic means air quality is bad. It's not just data anymore, it's knowledge. That, that, that's a game changer for how the city operates. There are some real-world transformation done under the web semantics. Now let's look how all this comes to life in the real world. Now, traffic management. Using semantics, a city can connect data from vehicles, weather, and public events, can predict where congestion might happen before it does. Energy grids, they can balance and supply the demand of connecting energy use, renewable energy, and building occupancy. Uh, Waste management, sensor track how full bins are used, link data to plan efficient routes for correction, and citizen service. With everything connected, people get more personalized, faster, and more transparent public service. That's the power of giving meaning to the data. Cities that respond intelligently instead of reacting blindly. There are real-world implementation success stories, and isn't just a theory; it's already happening. Uh, so, so just take we have some examples. Santander in Spain has over 20,000 sensors with real-time data into a semantic system. The city reduced parking search time by 25%, improved air quality tracking, and made better urban planning decisions. In Amsterdam, smart energy grid uses knowledge graphs to connect data from homes, weather, and citizens, cutting energy use by around 30% in some areas. And in London, over 700 databases have been published using Semantic Web Standards. This helps developers build hundreds of new apps connected across transport, housing, and creating over of 58 million euros in value. This example shows how the semantic web makes cities not just smarter, but more connected, more efficient, and more visible. Okay, so why this matter? What are the real impact of all this? For one, system can talk to each other automatically. If air pollution spikes, traffic lights can adjust, health alerts can go out, and public transport can reroute or without human input. Uh, it also helps city planners to make better decisions. They can easily see where the traffic is heavy, air quality is poor, and green space is lacking. Citizen benefits too. Your app might recommend cleaner, faster routes depending on your preferences and the city's big condition. Uh, and on top of that, cities can beat up to 40% lower data integration cost, 3 times faster insights, and 60% better service responses. That's not just smart, that's efficient. So there are some challenges. Of course, not it's not all easy. There are some real challenges here. Uh, Privacy comfort, because when everything is connected, that's always the risk of data misuse. Then cost, building a semantic data infrastructure can take millions of dollars, especially for large cities. And finally, standardization. Everyone needs to agree on that semantic means can get tricky across country and companies. But the key is to start small, focus on one or two high impact areas, prove success and grow from there. It's about evolving step by step. Uh, so now the future, this is where it gets exciting. Soon we will have AI powered knowledge graph that can learn relationships automatically and predict trends in real time. Blockchain-based system will help cities share data securely and transparently. And the edge computing devices like vehicles and sensors will be able to make instant decisions right there where the data is generated. By 2030, we will even see semantic digital twins, full virtual replicas of cities that simulate everything from traffic to energy flow. Imagine testing new policies virtually before implementing them in real life. That's the direction we are heading. Building the smart city for tomorrow. So to wrap it all, the semantic web is what turns city data into intelligence. It breaks down walls between systems and creates a connected, meaningful flow of information. Cities like Santander, Amsterdam, and London have already proven that it works, saving energy, improving services, and boosting sustainability. But to make these we need to balance privacy, cost, and collaboration, making sure innovation grows responsibly. The cities of the future won't just be smart because of technology; they will be smart because they understand the world around them. And that brings us to the end. Thank you so much for watching and listening. I hope it helped you see how semantic web is shaping the next generation of smart cities. Cities that don't just collect data but actually understand it. Smart cities aren't just about machine or algorithms. They are about making life better for people. And with the semantic web, the future feels closer than ever. Thanks again and stay curious. Thank you.